God confirmed to me what I already know about me. I needed this confirmation. Check out this video. Okay, so the other day, right, you're gonna hear some real life moments because I'm out walking with the kids. This is their hour of play, fresh air, whatever you want to call it in this coronavirus season. So anyway, the other day, something was bothering me and I couldn't shake it. That's the real truth. I genuinely couldn't shake it. And the only thing I could think to do was to go out for my usual run. And whilst I was running, I was going to pray. I just needed something at that time because I just couldn't let it go. Sometimes in life, there are things that are beyond your human capacity. Talking to whoever, talking to friends, talking to your partner, talking to whoever doesn't quite solve the problem. So I took it to God and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to do my run, same path that I'm on now, and I'm going to talk to God and I'm going to pray. The Spirit is an amazing thing. We have an awesome Spirit inside us. We have a Spirit of God that lives inside us. But we also have other spirits: fear, anxiety, disobedience, jealousy, and lack of confidence. All sorts of negative spirits. And we need to wash those spirits away. When that thing is bothering you so much, it can actually be a distraction. Your day, you're at work, home, doing your general house things, in your friendships or in your relationships, because you just can't stop thinking about it, or you're making reference to it in your daily living. It needed to go. So I used this prayer time or my jog time to pray and ask God to remove the spirits that I had that day. But I didn't just want God to remove it. I wanted Him to show me a sign that it had been removed. You know, when you pray, we're taught in my family church to pray and then wait, because the sign, the word, the message, it will come once you've prayed. Sometimes you hear that and you think, ain't nothing gonna happen, whatever, I'll pray because I'm told to pray, but whatever. But this time, I really wanted to be convicted in my spirit, so I decided to pray. And I said to God, give me a sign that this spirit that I'm feeling is going to disappear. It's not going to affect my daily walk with you, doubting you, or affect my daily walk in my home and in the things that I'm doing. I desperately wanted the sign. The song says, I have no reason to fear. I have no reason to fear. The Lord is with me. Okay, sorry, my bad. The Lord is my light. But anyway, He's with me anyway. But yeah, so the song says, I have no reason to fear, the Lord is my light. So even in darkness, He is the light that is shining. So in that situation where I felt there was darkness, I shouldn't have the spirit of fear because He's in light. Nobody told me, go and do that walk and pray and let me know what happens. Nobody told me to do that. I did it by myself. So when a child is just learning to walk and they're on their knees and they're crawling, or knees? Yeah. And they're crawling. And then they get up by themselves. Go. And they get up by themselves and they start to wobble. And you see the excitement on their face that I did this by myself. That is exactly how I feel in this current situation of coming out or going out and praying and waiting, asking God to remove all spirits, all the spirits of negativity that I had in my mind, and asking God to also give me that confirmation. When I got home, I was bantering with loads of my lovely sisters and all sorts on WhatsApp, as we do. As you know, this is lockdown season, so everybody is high on WhatsApp. That's where we're communicating. That's where we're spending our time. And I truly, truly believe the confirmation that I had just prayed about on my run, it came through a WhatsApp message. I was talking to someone on WhatsApp and the person said something. And for me, that was my confirmation of that negative spirit that I was fighting. The text confirmed the opposite of the spirit and basically told me that I shouldn't worry. God comes to us in many forms, not just on our hands and knees and praying, not just in the church building, not just by talking to other people, as in when I say other people, I mean spiritual people. We're all spiritual, but you know what I mean. Having the conversation with your pastor, having the conversations with, evangelists, having the conversation with people that you feel are able to give you a better insight. My pastor has always taught us there's nothing that God can tell somebody else that he can't tell you yourself. And that day, through a WhatsApp message, God spoke to me and he gave me my reassurance. I'm not going to say that I don't trust God, but I think we go through phases where you think, God, where you at? Where you at? The Proverbs 31 woman, she's fearful of God. So if I'm fearful of God, he's always with me. But there are times I think, where is he? And that day I struggled. And I got my confirmation that he was there. And I got my confirmation of what I'm doing and everything is going to be okay through a WhatsApp message. Hear the bell of the child calling. So my walk served two purposes. One, I got those kids out of the house for some fresh air and peace and quiet, I guess, to me. And two, I got my confirmation that everything's gonna be just fine. As always, stay you, stay awesome, stay P31.